Hey, it's Bill. Here's my thoughts on a 4-3 overtime loss to the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, a 4-3 overtime loss to the Vegas Golden Knights. Let me go through the performance. I thought at the beginning it was not a good first period. And the things that I have talked about since day one, first video of this year, just reared their ugly head. One thing is giveaways at the blue lines. Giveaway at the offensive blue line or giveaway at the defensive blue line. Every single goal that Vegas scored started with a turnover at the blue line. You just can't have this. I don't know. It's crazy that they have that many turnovers. I'll state this: Vegas is a big team, a large team, and a physical team, and so this was a good test for the Leafs, in my opinion, for them to be able to see what they did. And to be honest with you, first period, I thought they were in trouble, big trouble. And then the second period, and all of a sudden the Leafs started pouring it on. And I thought they dominated at the end of that second period. Third period was back and forth, until, they get the power play and another turnover. But let's go through this. Your first shift of the game, or second shift, whatever, 45 seconds in, and Sandin with just a blunder. You can't have these blunders at the blue line. Well, that leads to sayonara, see you later, and we're off to the races. And I don't know what Källgren was thinking all night. I think he only had like 19 or 20 shots, but I would suggest half of them were at least breakaways or half breakaways. Anyways, to even make it worse, Källgren makes the save. Sandin kicks it in, and if Wall wouldn't have clipped it in himself, it would have gone in. So Sandin, that's just a terrible start. And then again, I thought Vegas were rolling. They were getting the breaks, taking care of turnovers. And then the next thing you know, the Leafs get a little bit of offensive pressure. A very nice pass across camp to Liljegren, and it's 1-1. And I'm sitting there going, there's no way this game should be 1-1. I don't know. The Leafs are getting dominated here. But you're 1-1, and then the next thing you know, Liljegren with the puck at our blue line coughs it up to Jack Eichel, and that was just a really nice goal. You just see Vegas are just, you cannot turn the puck over to this team. This is a team that comes back the other way quick and fast, and they're big. And it was a great pass by Mark Stone, and it's 2-1. And I thought it was probably the right result or right scoreboard for the way that the period went. And then you start off the second period, constant breakaways. There was a shift where they had 2 breakaways in a row. Just coughing the puck up. You can't do this. I don't understand the mentality. You can say, oh, I'm trying to make an offensive play, but okay. In there, like near the net, sounds about right. You got everyone going this way when you hand over the puck at the blue line, at the offensive blue line. Everyone's going this way. They're going that way. It doesn't work out. And you're just going, oh, this is going to be a tough game. And then all of a sudden, Mitch Marner does his little things in a phone booth. So you live by the sword, you die by the sword, I guess. Because the Leafs died by the sword in the OT. But Marner it was a very nice move and a nice shot, and 2-2. And I love how people think he was passing it to Liljegren on the third goal. It was still a nice pass, but it wasn't going to Liljegren, okay? It was trying to go back to Riley on the give and go. If you get lucky, Liljegren's in a good spot, and for goodness sakes, Liljegren's got 2 goals on the year, and it's 3-2. Leafs dominating. I thought they were pushing for that 4th goal, and I thought Logan Thompson made some nice saves to keep it at 3-2. Third period starts. Again, it wasn't a bad start to the period. And then you get the power play, and you're thinking, okay, Here we go. Let's bury this game 4-2. And I have no idea. Like, this is the classic Nylander. Nylander took the night off tonight. He played great against the Bruins. He took the night off tonight. And I don't know what him and Mitch Marner were doing on a power play, but for goodness sakes, it would have been way better if they just didn't even touch it. But no, they tap it, becomes a 2-on-1. Played horribly by Riley. He gave up 2 passes. I thought when you're doing a 2-on-1, you're supposed to just give the shot up. But apparently you can pass it twice, for goodness sakes. And nothing Källgren can do, and it's 3-3. Then you can see it was sloppy play, both teams. It looked like just get to overtime. And then you get into overtime. And just a horrible... Mitch Marner, you live by the sword, you die by it. This is just not a play. You can't... I don't know what he was trying to do on that 3-on-3. What I know is he gave the puck away at their blue line. The third goal was a giveaway. The third goal for Vegas was a giveaway at their blue line. The first goal was a giveaway at their blue line. Do you see a theme here? A theme with this team? At least the second goal, they gave it away at the defensive blue line. But all of those goals that Vegas scored started on the Leafs' stick. It's aggravating. These mistakes are just terrible. And that doesn't even include the 4 or 5 that Källgren stopped half breakaways where they gave it away at the blue line. Constant giveaways. If I take a look at the Leafs goals, I don't remember them being giveaways. I remember it was good hard work in the zone to get it back to the point on the first goal with a nice pass. Marner digging, grabbing pucks off the boards. I don't remember the Vegas Golden Knights just giving a horrible giveaway up. They just don't do it. That's probably where they're top team. They don't do this nonsense. I don't know how you stop it. I don't do it. If you don't have to play at their blue line, don't try something fancy. Get it deeper, then go fancy. Or if you're going to go fancy, you got to have backup. Your defense can't be attacking like the Leafs attack. They just attack. The Leafs defense are going in. It's crazy. They only have 3 goals from defense. 2 of them came from Liljegren tonight. They just attack. And if you give it away, there ain't no one back. Well, it cost them here 4-3. Look at the bright side. You get a point against one of the best teams in the NHL. You got 5 out of 6 against the Bruins, Carolina, and Vegas. 2 of them with your backup goalie in, or your third backup goalie in. They've got Pittsburgh and Vancouver on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, back-to-back. We'll see how they do. Hopefully, you might even get to see that Keith Bertuzzi or whatever the goalie they have if Murray doesn't come back. But I don't know how to react to this other than, God, this should be a practice of not giving away the puck at the blue line. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Cheers.